Welcome to Be a Legend. Today we're going to start a little bit differently. First of all, we beat Halifax Town 4-0 in the FA Cup first round, which means that we're going to start today's episode with the draw for the FA Cup second round. And here we are for the draw for the Emirates FA Cup second round, having beaten Halifax by 4-0, as you will know now. Here is the draw, because we didn't want you to miss it. And once again, we have the opportunity to go up against some of the bigger clubs and earn some cash. And Grimsby Town are first out, Burton Albion. Shrewsbury will play Harrogate, now in League 2 of course. Exeter City or Chorley Town will play Blackpool. Stockport County or Salford will play Truro City or Gillingham. Dulwich Hamlet will play AFC Wimbledon. Ipswich Town, good draw for us, perfect, will play Hartlepool, lucky Hartlepool. Accrington Stanley will play Sutton United. Fleetwood is one of our... We're not going to be playing them. Wrexham or South End. Colchester, Bradford City or Bolton. Millwall play Oxford United. Rochdale, Newport County or Walsall. Telford United or Sunderland. Be a good draw if Sunderland can beat Telford. Against Eastleigh. Hull City will play Wealdstone or Lincoln City. Wigan. We've got Wigan. So a reasonably local derby. Just down the road, Wigan. Not too far to travel, but it is a League One club, so I think that could be an interesting draw from us. I think the other interesting draw in this for me is the Bradford City or Bolton. Here, having basically been interviewed for both those jobs just recently. Bradford City job, of course, been offered, but that is interesting. So we get to play Wigan in the second round for a chance at being in the third round of the FA Cup. And maybe, just maybe, a big, big money spinner. Can we emulate the real world? We'll find out. So now you know who we're playing in the second round, which takes up part of this particular episode. But before then, it's cards on the table time, folks. I've been having, as I think I mentioned in the last episode, some job interviews. First of all, we had a job interview with Yeovil and then with Bolton, both of which turned me down. But since then, we've had a job interview with Bradford City in League 2 and they've offered me the job. I haven't taken it. And the reason I didn't take it was because I decided that they were in the relegation zone of League 1. We are doing extremely well in the Vanarama National League, and it wouldn't make sense for me to go from a side that are on the up and the side that I've built to a side that I haven't built, with the chance that we might get relegated to the Vanarama National League, which is where we're trying to come out of. Just doesn't make any sense. We might as well stay where we are. It's not a big enough leap. But since then, I have been offered another job. I haven't been offered another job. I've been offered another interview, and I'm waiting for that job offer. This time, we might take the leap. So this could be the last episode of To Be a Legend with Chorley. Let's see how the episode goes. Welcome. Hello, welcome to episode 14 of To Be a Legend. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have two games. The first game is in the Vanarama National League versus Dagenham and RedBridge, and then, as you will have already worked out, our second game is against Wigan in the FA Cup second round, potential money spinner, and if we can beat Wigan we could go on to play one of the big boys in round 3. Let's see how we can do in this episode, but in the meantime other things are afoot. As mentioned in the intro, we are in the process. We've been interviewed by a team. I'm not going to mention the team. We're going to see whether we get the job and then that will form part of the next episode in the link over. But this could be the last time that we play games with Chorley, because as I explained before, the leap is big enough for us to do on this occasion. It's a League One club that we will be going to if we get the offer of the job. We might not, in which case we carry on with Chorley. But that is the premise of the save. We wouldn't jump unless A, it's more money, and B, it's a decent step up, as we have mentioned in the intro. So we're not going to carry on with that any longer. We are just going to get on with today's episode. Dagenham RedBridge in the National League at home, and then away to Wigan in the FA Cup second round. But how have we been doing since you were last with us? Aldershot and Fylde was the last time you were with us. Since then we've been on a winning streak. Dover Athletic a 2-1 win in that game. I think we pretty much had that sealed up. Let's have a look. No, they actually... Oh, yes, we did. Tim scoring after 23 minutes, and then a raft of yellow cards. Akil Wright getting the win really for us, sealed off after 83 minutes. They got a consolation goal after 87 from the penalty spot, and Harry Cardwell had one absolutely wiped out immediately after that. So couldn't put us back into that winning position by 3 goals, but a 2-1 will do. We definitely outplayed them, as you'll see from the stats, so that was a good win to set us on the roll. Since then we haven't conceded a goal. Eastleigh we won 3-0. Eastleigh are a good side, and were expected to give us a bit of a hard game. As it turned out, it didn't turn into that at all. It was a straightforward win for us on a 3-0. Lewis Riley again, as you will see on the score sheet. Ebbsfleet United, Amari Sterling James on the score sheet, and Lewis Riley having a hat-trick, 53, 59 and 1 minute into injury time. And then against Halifax, we had a 4-0 win in the FA Cup first round. 2 from Cardwell, 2 from Sterling James, and we wrapped that up nicely pretty much before half time, and then just cruised the second half and took it easy. And then a 1-0 win. It wasn't the best of games considering these games that we've had here, but we managed to grind out the 1-0 win. A goal from Sterling James again on the score sheet. That's 3 games in a row for him, and he's just come back from being on international duty as well, hence why we had a little bit of a gap here, because our game against, I think it was, I'm not sure who it was now, might have even been Dagenham and RedBridge, which is why it's been moved down. I think was tucked in there somewhere, and then that's been moved down, I'm not sure anyway. One thing that we do have to tell you is from an injury point of view, Tom Scott, first choice goalkeeper. He's not a first choice goalkeeper. We haven't played him as a first. We signed him as a first choice goalkeeper, but he's not playing. He's had a neck strain. He's out for 7 days to 10 weeks. Lewis Riley is on his way back from injury. He's been out for a short while. He is due back in about 5 to 11 days. And Gemar South Thomas, he's out with a tight calf. He's just got 1 day before he's due back. But that's why Riley hasn't played in the last couple of games there. But he's not recommended for selection today either. Shamir South Thomas and Henry Ogunby may feature albeit maybe for Ogunby's point of view from the bench. We will see. Right, all said and done, the only thing left for us to do, which I haven't done, is have a quick look at the table and see how we are positioned. Now, 6th. We have been up, tucked into 2nd place, but because we had that postponed match because of international duties, etc., etc., we do have a couple of games in hand over these guys. So, on the assumption that we were to win those games in hand, we would have, I think, if my maths is right, we would have 44 points, which would put us back up into 2nd place, just 1 point behind Southend as it currently stands. So it may look as if we're down here in 6th. We have our destiny in our own hands, and the Dagenham RedBridge game today is one of those games in hand. So it will actually push us up the table. I think will put us into 3rd place if we win today. With that game in hand. So without any more to do, let's get on with the business of winning football games. And here is the team that we are putting out against Dagenham RedBridge for this game. Vodacek is in goal. Dwyer, Jameson, Baines and Hughes are our defence. You will notice that since the last episode where we basically tore Thompson, I think it was Thompson, can't remember his name now. Anyway, we tore the defender off a strip because we weren't happy with him at all. And Jameson has come in. His leather was in there. Jameson has come in because we just signed him. Kyle Jameson, he's taken over and he's now alongside Baines in defence. So it's Dwyer, Jameson, Baines, Hughes, Savage at the base of midfield. O'Brien, Erangabum and Wright are in central midfield. Explanation on those in just a moment. Felix and Cardwell up front. Felix in for the injured O'Reilly with Agana on the bench. Both of them complaining about they've not had enough match time. So at the moment they are taking it in turns to play matches. And on the bench we have Irwin, Birch, Walker, Ogunby and Garner. Ogunby is fit, but well, not fully fit. He's just needing a little bit of time to get back to full fitness. So he will come on almost certainly at some point or other for a bit of a trot out, just if only just to get a little bit of game time in. The explanation of these here at the moment, Ogunby, as we say, is rested because of the aforementioned fitness, but also we've given Sterling James a rest. He was away on international duty when everybody else had a rest, and we've basically been advised to rest him. So we thought we'd rest him for this match and have him back for the Wigan game. So O'Brien takes over from him on that left side. Explanations done. We will move on to the game in hand and see if we can produce the goods against Dagenham RedBridge. And fully expect you to keep this run going, which seemed to motivate most of the team. So even without having played, we're up to 4th, just that 1 point that we currently have. They have a free kick 9 minutes in. And we need to be careful here. That's come back to Thompson Bissett and they've scored. That's not a good start. That's not the sort of start that we've been having. And we'll have to do it the hard way if we're going to do it today. And drop back down to 6th place. And that was blocked originally. But Vodacek not getting it. And that creates a little bit of a problem. Alright, just let's give the lads a bit of a G up. Fire up here. I'm even wondering whether to go to attacking. let's leave it on that for the minute. We have a free kick now. Baines to Savage. Savage out wide to Wright. Wright gets the shot in. Not quite sure why he didn't cross it, but he went for the shot and right under the posts. Nobody there. Jameson to Dwyer to O'Brien. O'Brien has lost the ball. Notice he's done that a couple of times. He dilly-dallies on the ball, and this has put us in trouble. But Tim has won the ball back, as he does. Right forward this time to Cardwell. Cardwell, he's tried to get the cross in. Didn't get it in. Got it blocked. He's going to have another attempt now. Ball comes in. O'Brien is there. And O'Brien, Jim O'Brien, who we berated for losing the ball on that far side just a matter of moments ago, has actually got the equaliser. Cardwell, first cross is blocked, turns, fires the ball into the area. Felix keeps his head down. I think whether O'Brien called for it behind him, but O'Brien was coming in on the far side there and scored a plum. He's onside at this point where the ball is kicked, and we move up to fourth with it all square. Corner now from O'Brien. And a goal from a corner that you've seen on. We have actually scored from a corner, but you've actually seen it on camera now. And Kane Felix gets his second goal of the season, lurking on this thing, and he's there. And a tap in it is too. So from a goal down, we come back, and this is going to be a little bit of character building, I think. Half time coming, and that Dagenham and Redbridge. The goal that they scored is in fact the only shot they've had, the only shot on target they've had, albeit they have had most of the possession in that first half, but certainly since then we've put them to the sword and are good for a second half, for a first half lead, to say the least. Play well, still room for improvement. Not much else to say. Carl Jameson isn't having a good game. I need to perhaps just fix his mentality a little bit. Let's just tell him there's more to come from you. Pressure's off. Go out there and play. Didn't do what I wanted it to do, which is a bit of a shame. We'll keep an eye on him. I took Leather off the bench. Perhaps should have left Leather on there. But I think his thing is down a little bit because it may be his fault that the goal was scored. I don't know. So not much happening in the second half. It's been pretty mediocre. Savage has picked up a yellow card. So in order to avoid him being sent off, we're going to calm him down. In fact, so has Tim. But he's not showing up on here at the minute, but we'll take the opportunity to tell both of them to take it easy, and we're positive. Perhaps just give everybody a bit of encouragement as well. Try and keep them going as we, there you go, let's come in now. And at the moment they've not had another shot on target. We want it to stay like that. Let's have a look and see about some changes. Tim is tired in the middle. We can get Sam Walker on for him. Gives him a bit of a run out. And then Jim O'Brien, Ogunby. Perhaps give it a few more minutes and we'll have Ogunby on. Can we switch? Akil Wright, I don't think, can play on the left side. Still not much doing there. So, right. Let's Let's. Keel right for Ogunby. Can Alan Birch play on? No, he can't. I wonder whether he could play on both sides. Keel right can't. Jim O'Brien can. And Ogunby can, but there, which I just don't understand why he can't play there. He could at a push, but we'll see. Right, so we're going to confirm the substitution for that, and what we will also do, I think in a minute, we'll get to 80 minutes, we're going to go there on attack here. We'll go to balanced, and Fodicek is going to get that. Now, is this a highlight where we're going to get something out of nothing? O'Brien on the ball, forward to Felix. Felix is in and gets number 2. His number 2, our number 3. 3-1, and that has got to be game over, which means that we will go to balance now, having secured that. And Kane Felix hopefully going some way to help him want to stay with the club. Nicely tucked away. And I think that probably seals it. They've not had another shot since that goal in right at the start of the first half, 10 minutes in, and it's game over. And a good win that was too. Outstretched arms, very pleased with the result, and there we go, puts us into 4th place, still with the game in hand over everybody else. And if we win that game in hand, we will be in 2nd place, 1 point behind Southend. So jockeying for the positions is where we are at, but doing reasonably well in the process, to say the least. So all good as we currently stand. I'm going to move through to the next game of the episode, which is a big game for us. Wigan Athletic in the 2nd round of the FA Cup. Can we win this game? And can we progress to the 3rd round of the FA Cup? It could be our last game on camera with Chorley as well. We'll see. If not, and we do win, I may just do a special episode of this particular part of To Be a Legend with the 3rd round of the FA Cup, if we get there. Let's see. And this is the team that we are putting out against Wigan. Just one other little bit of sort of note is that we haven't got the job again for the League One side that had offered it to us. So just so you know now, the team that we had been interviewed with was Milton Keynes Dons, but Gary Rowett has got there ahead of me, and we haven't got the job. So the Chorley job continues for some time yet, but we are getting job interviews, so the days may be numbered on that one. So there we go. We are going to start this game balanced, and this is the team that we're putting out. Vodacek in goal, Dwyer, Jameson, Baines and Hughes continue as our defence. Savage is at the base of midfield. Sterling, James, Arangaboom and Ogunby are central midfield. I've got a frog. I'm going to pause in a minute and get rid of it. Felix and Cardwell are our strikers. Just bear with me. That's better. And on the bench, Irwin, Birch, Walker, Wright, Garner, Leather and Andal Gibbons. That is the team that we are putting out for this match. Hopefully will bring us in some money. The one thing we didn't check before we started was where we were money-wise, which might have given us a little bit of an insight as to how much money this particular round actually brings in. I don't think we can do it now, having got this far. I don't think we can. So we're going to pump fists. and we're going to go with the media who have been hyping us up. Felix stays on after his goals from the last game. Not many people here, few up in the stands on this side, but not many in the ground. And Wigan have the early skirmishes here, need to defend, and they have scored 7 minutes gone. Jake Taylor scoring. We've come from behind before, so not to be over concerned at this stage, but we are playing a slightly different quality of team here in Wigan, and that was a firm shot, not defended particularly well. They have another throw in, and Tim has won it and got the ball away. Sterling has a early booking. We'll need to make sure he's not, and Fudacek managing to get a hand to that one. So let's just we might need to go up to calm down for Sterling, because we don't want him, and we'll go up to a positive on the basis that balanced hasn't done us any good at the minute. This will go down as a clear-cut chance. Fodacek beat the defender. Might have been going wide, but saved anyway. And Tim has been sent off. So we are down to 10 men, which isn't helpful. In a match like this, tactically all we can do is just move him forward. Maybe put him on a ball-winning midfielder. And that's put us on the back foot completely. And we have didn't pick up, once again, not picked up his yellow card coming in, and ignore that. And we need to, too late for him, but we can tell Hughes to calm down. Can't help feeling the extra man is going to make itself felt now. Has hit the post this time and cleared by Dwyer. So a little bit of luck going our way. We're not completely out of it yet, one would guess. I've hit the post with that one, and Dwyer clearing the ball. And he won to get back in this. Here's a free kick now, and Fodacek saves that. He's having quite a good game. Gets there before the attacker as well, as you'll see. His rating is doing quite well as well. Half time is coming. We've definitely been the second best side here. Cardwell down to Felix. Get one back, then it's all to play for. Felix gets tackled, and ball comes forward. And Fodacek not going to let that one in. Half time pending. Lovely play by Wigan. And not... They have another throw in. Still not half time yet. And we don't really want to concede another one before half time. That's cleared. Upfield, Felix picks up the loose ball and he's on a run now. Come on, Felix. Come on. Straight in the hands of the goalkeeper. All he had to do was flick that wide to Cardwell, and I think that would have been, as Cardwell not offside. Yeah, he could have flicked that across and let Cardwell run onto it. May well have got there. Struggling to get into the game, and right. And they have a free kick straight in the first. Oh, Vodacek was beaten there, but luckily it went wide. And the ball comes out. Jameson, Vodacek forward to Felix. And Felix just lets the ball go. He's not having a great game. Maybe we ought to bring Garner on for him. And they have the second goal. That will probably kill us off now. And we've resisted for best part of the first half and suckered both at the start and the start of the first half, start of the second half, and disappointing. Right, let's have a look. We've got nothing to lose here. I'm thinking we might change the tactics up altogether. If we're going to take Felix off, let's go attacking, and we could lose this by a few goals, but at the end of the day, does it really matter? Let's move Sterling James forward, Ogunby forward. We might drop Felix, put Cardwell up front on his own, and Kane Felix, I think, can probably, is it Cardwell or Felix that's not playing particularly well? Neither of them playing extremely well. And right, in which case we are going to bring on we're going to take Felix down here, put Cardwell over here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to bring on Akil Wright into that role. We're going to put him on attack, Savage as a ball-winning midfielder on support, and I think that will be our change for now. And change to more attacking. Dwyer to Sterling to Savage. Savage to Jameson, forward to right and cut out. And Jameson trips his man, but I think the referee's played on. We just need to make sure he doesn't get, and there we go, third goal. We've opened up a little bit now, and the watershed may come. Right, time to make that last change, I think. Oh no, we've got two changes. We're going Jed Garner on for Cardwell, and Savage is tired in midfield here, so we can bring Sam Walker on for him. And what does Sam Walker prefer to play? Central midfielder on support. We'll confirm those changes. Dwyer with the throw in to right. Be good to get a consolation here. Garner out to Ogunbi. Ogunbi inside to Garner. Garner's through to Ogunbi, and Ogunbi straight at the goalkeeper. But we get a corner, and we have scored from a corner. So who knows? Walker with the corner coming in, looking for Sterling. Didn't find him. Ogunbi now. Ogunbi turns. Seen more of Ogunbi in the last few minutes. Sterling, and that's going out. Good to see a bit of attacking momentum from our point of view. Would have had Ogunbi bury that previously. And I think we've made all the changes, have we not? Yeah, we have. So can't make any more changes. We'll have to go with what we've got. And they are on the attack again. And they've scored a fourth. No real life heroics. No heroics like real life, unfortunately, today. And we're well beaten. This about the money. And yeah, footer check. Not getting near that well struck goal. And we have a throw in. Looking for that consolation, but they're going to attack us again, maybe get a fifth. We need to wise up to it. And a shot that goes well over the top. Right now in defence to Sterling. Sterling long ball forward, looking for Garner. He's found him. Garner back to Walker. Walker to Ogunbi. Ogunbi to Sterling. Sterling has a go, but he wasn't getting past Burge in the Wigan goal. And Jameson launches one over to Ogunbi on the far side. Ogunbi is around his man, crosses into the box, and that's gone out for a corner. Blocked as it came off. Walker. Oh, Sterling should have had that put off by the defender, and that's game over. And that's demotivated everybody. That was a good team talk. And there we are. While we've been away, there has been games going on in the Vanarama National League. And as you will see, we now have, again, a couple of games in hand over most of these teams. Chesterfield have gone top in front of Stockport. Southend dropping to third. They only have one game. They have a game in hand, so probably will go back top. But with those two games in hand, would put us on 47 points, which will be in front of all these teams at the moment. But they're winning. We need to keep up as well, so we need to not let the FA Cup get to us too much. All I want to do is go and watch Banner FA Cup match for all domestic competitions. I'm not sure whether that includes the Vanarama. We'll find out whether that does or not. I've got a feeling it might do, so we'll have to see. So that is today's episode. That will take us, there's no third round to come back to. The FA Trophy third round I don't think we'll bother with at the moment. We'll see how we progress there. We have got Boston United in that FA Trophy third round. So we are going to come back as it currently stands for Chesterfield and Hartlepool. Were they the games that we started off the... No, Chesterfield and Solihull Moors was the games that we started off the season with. So working on about 5 games, 2, 4, 6. So there we go. Where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Chesterfield and Hartlepool are the games that we will come back for the next episode, which will then hopefully see where we are in the league and how that's going to pan out, or give us some idea. So there we go. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button to keep up to date with all future episodes and series and new series that are released on this channel. New episodes of To Be a Legend are currently released every Monday and Thursday now at 4:15 p.m. And why not follow me on Twitter at JustOffside2 for all the updates on this channel and more new series and lots more besides. That will keep you up to date. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next episode, episode 15, which will be out on Monday. Bye for now.